Welcome to Today in the NA, everyone. Glad you could join us for this one. We've got an incredible show lined up for you today. We've got year-end awards, we've got the second weekend of the division finals, and the commitments keep pouring in as the NAHL saw 10 players announce their college plans. Let's start with Northeast Generals forward Hunter Alden, who will be playing at SUNY Plattsburgh. The Walla Walla Washington native had 3 goals and 8 points in 26 games with the Generals. He played in parts of 2 seasons with the New Jersey Titans, and in 104 career games, Alden finished his junior career with 15 goals and 64 points. His teammate Ryan Bogan will be playing college hockey at the University of Massachusetts, Boston. The defenseman from Brick, New Jersey, spent the last 2 seasons in Northeast, playing in 110 games. This year, Bogan tallied 2 goals and added 10 assists. For his Generals career, he netted 3 goals and 23 points. Another Generals forward making a college commitment is Alex Cohen. The 3-year General will play his college hockey at Trinity College. This season, Cohen lit the lamp 16 times and contributed 31 points. In his 157-game NAHL career, Cohen scored 29 goals and finished with 56 points. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights forward Jake Fuss has announced his commitment to the University of New England. Fuss finished the season as the leading scorer for the Knights as he notched 41 points in 59 games. Fuss almost single-handedly brought his team to the postseason as he finished the year with 16 points in his final 10 games while scoring in 8 of those games. He played parts of 3 seasons with the Knights, and in 80 career games he finished with 45 points. He's in the middle of a playoff run right now, but Minot Minotoro's forward Diedrich Henbrand is taken care of next season as he committed to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Henbrand is in his final season of junior eligibility, and in 58 games he's racked up 19 goals and 40 points. He's been great in the postseason as well, logging a pair of goals and 6 points so far in 5 games. How about another Northeast commitment? This one goes to Matt Retigliano. He's heading off to Skidmore College. The forward from Upton, Mass. put the puck in the net 16 times and ended up with 31 points in 54 games this season. For his junior career, he wound up with 20 goals and 43 points in 93 games. Terry Ryder of the Austin Bruins is going to play college hockey at Adrian College. The defenseman from Byron Center, Michigan, played in 53 games this season for the Bruins, logging 5 points. Springfield Junior Blues D-man Sam Stern is off to the University of Wisconsin-Superior to play his college hockey. Stern spent 3 seasons in the NAHL, splitting time between Kenai River and Springfield. This past season, Stern had 3 goals and 19 assists to finish with 22 points. In 165 career games, Stern scored 8 times and had 46 points. Odessa Jackalopes forward and former NAPHL All-Star Joe Winkleman has announced his commitment to Bentley University. The St. Louis native played 58 games in the NHL, splitting the season with Austin and Odessa. He registered 18 goals and 35 assists to end the year with 53 points. Last but not least on our list is Winkleman's former teammate Dante Zapata. The forward from Maplewood, Minnesota scored 14 goals and netted 36 points in his final junior season. Zapata played 3 seasons with the Bruins, and in 154 games he wound up with 23 goals and 74 points. We've got some hardware to hand out as the NAHL announced its year-end awards yesterday. Taking home Most Valuable Player and Forward of the Year honors is Amarillo's Logan Genuine. The native of Romeo, Michigan, set the NAHL single-season goal-scoring record this year as he finished the year with 60 goals in just 59 games played. He also had 104 points, becoming just the 5th player in NAHL history to eclipse the 100-point plateau. He is committed to Arizona State University. Goaltender of the year is Aberdeen's Matt Vernon. The Colorado College commit led all NAHL goaltenders with 40 wins, 2 shy of the single-season record. He also led the NAHL in shutouts in games played. He was 2nd in save percentage and 3rd in goals against average. He was also a 2-time Goaltender of the Month award winner. The defenseman of the year is Brendan Dadema of the Amarillo Bulls. He led all defensemen with 60 points, scoring 21 times and adding 39 helpers. His 60 points are the most for an NAHL defenseman since the 1988-89 season and the 2nd most in league history. Dadema is committed to play college hockey at Michigan Tech University. The NAHL's Rookie of the Year is Jonathan Sorensen of the Fairbanks Ice Dogs. The native of St. Louis Park, Minnesota, led Fairbanks with 56 points while playing in all 60 games for the Ice Dogs. He committed to the University of Minnesota during the season and was named to the All-Midwest Division team. For a full list of award winners, visit NAHL.com. The division finals are in full swing. We've got 2 teams that are 60 minutes away from a Robertson Cup appearance and 2 series knotted at 1 as we enter the weekend. Central Division, we have had two great games so far in this series between Minot and Aberdeen. The Minotauros took Game 1 in overtime as Kevin Ness scored the game-winning goal just under 4 minutes into the extra period. The Minotauros took Game 1 by a score of 4-3. The Wings, though, came back the following night and tied the series up at 1 game apiece. John Sladek, Jonathan Bendorf, and Nick Sicoli all scored for the Wings. They win Game 2 3-1. The series shifts to Minot for Games 3 and 4, and if necessary, Game 5 will be Monday in Aberdeen. Out east, the series is tied at 1 after two barn burners in Johnstown. Game 1 saw 7 goals in the first period as the Tomahawks finally grabbed the lead late in the third and held on for a 6-5 victory. Cameron Eber led all scorers with 4 points. Then on Saturday, Chris Garvey scored the 147 mark of overtime to give the Titans a 4-3 win in Game 2. Spencer Stanley tied the game in the final seconds with his first goal of the postseason. Games 3 and 4 are Friday and Saturday in New Jersey, and if necessary, the deciding Game 5 is on Sunday in Johnstown. In the Midwest Division, the Fairbanks Ice Dogs are just 60 minutes away from a return trip to the Robertson Cup. They lead the Midwest Division Finals 2-0 as they won Game 1 in Fairbanks 5-1. Jonathan Sorensen led the Ice Dogs with 2 goals. In Game 2, it was Matt Cothe who lit the lamp twice in a 6-2 Ice Dogs win. The rest of the series will be played in Minnesota starting tomorrow night, so we'll see if the Magicians can defend home ice and come back to win the series. In the South, it's a 2-1 series lead for Amarillo. Game 1 saw the Mudbugs take the early series lead as they knocked off the Bulls 3-1. Timothy Clifton, the Game 5 triple OT hero, had another goal and added an assist to lead the way. Game 2 saw Cooper Fensterstock and Gabriel Seeger have 3 points each, and the Bulls rocked the Bugs 4-1. Last night was Game 3, and this one was an instant classic. If you're an Amarillo fan, we'll pick this one up in the second. Bugs up 2-0, make it 3 as the point shot finds its way through traffic. That would be our score after 40 minutes of play, but the Bulls did not quit. Alex Peterson gets them on the board just 2:21 into the third. We've got a game now. Fast forward to the final minute of the period. Bulls trailing 3-2. Jason Brancho finds the back of the net, and the Bulls have tied this game up with 23 seconds remaining in regulation. Now in overtime, puck comes out to the front of the net. David Ojime buries the shot past Leo Chouard, and the Bulls complete the epic comeback and take this one 4-3 in Shreveport. Game 4 is tonight as Amarillo has a chance to punch their ticket to the Robertson Cup. Time is running out. Book your hotel and rental car now for next week's event. Visit robertsoncup.com for all the details. Follow the NAHL on social media for updates throughout the weekend, and log on to nahl.com for up-to-the-minute scores. Thanks for tuning in to Today in the NA. We'll be off next week as we prepare for the Robertson Cup, but don't worry, we'll have plenty of content on all of our social media channels, as well as nahl.com throughout the event. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll hopefully see you in Blaine at the Robertson Cup.